Hello Cancer, welcome to your next 7 days. Timeless reading for the next 7 days. Whenever you come across this reading, Cancer, these are the messages from Spirit for the next 7 days. Let's get started. Okay, Cancer, so for the next 7 days, we have the overall energy. We have where this is playing out in your life or what aspect of yourself. And then we have the tarot. So you've got reliable. And just with these, look at this, 2 aces and then bam, the 3 of swords. And reliable is your overall energy, Cancer, for the next 7 days. And I feel Spirit is not bringing to your attention if you are a reliable person or not. It's got nothing to do with that at all. I feel Spirit is calling to your attention, what are you relying on? What aspect of yourself? It's like, what or who do you listen? What is the loudest voice that you listen to? Is it yours? Is it others? Is it your mind? Is it your heart? Your soul? Does your head rule everything and squash your intuition or your gut feelings? The image on this card is my favorite in the whole deck. And this deck is stunning. It's the Whispers of Healing. I can't quite remember who it's from. I do apologise. And I should remember because it's one of the oldest decks that I have. But the information is in the text below. But look at this image. It says reliable. Now, she is drifting down a river, coming down the mountain. She has her eyes closed. She's lit by candles and the setting or the dawning of the day. She's calm. Look at this gentle smile that she has on her face. This image makes me feel so calm. It feels so beautiful to me. What do you rely on to move you forward? Because there's a sense of moving forward here. I'm pausing because sometimes, literally, my mind stops in these readings. Literally, even if I want to fill the void, I can't. And even now I'm filling the void in a certain way, I guess. But it's almost like Spirit stops everything because there is a pause that is required. And here it's really important, Cancer. This reliable is your overall message. And Spirit is asking you, what has the control in your life at the moment, or who has the control in your life? And if it's somebody else, you've given them that control. So it's an aspect of ourself that gives away our power. This could be just that your ego has taken front and center stage. And no aspect of you, Cancer, is bad or wrong. It's just when we operate from a place of out of balance, that's when things tend to not go so well, when we tend to not go so well. So look at what senses are you relying on at the moment? Whose voice is the loudest? And I feel there's a sense of being aware of that will make the next 7 days what they are. And this card is so important, Cancer, so important, because I feel that there's a sense here of your confidence has shifted. So I'm feeling that you go into the next 7 days really lacking, really battling to feel confident. You don't feel confident. You don't feel your normal, confident, I even wanted to say bubbly self. And I feel that what you're listening to, who you're listening to, is going to play a big part in your confidence. The card says, divine confidence is completely different from the bravado of the ego. You make space for something larger to take hold. Please fill me with your confidence, O love. Grant me courage I never knew I had. Now this can be, you might be relying on the bully in you. And when I mean relying, it means that's what you're focusing on. So you're taking an aspect of yourself and you're allowing you sit in that aspect of yourself to make decisions at the moment. And because Spirit is calling you to that, it's really asking you to have a look at what voice are you listening to? I keep coming back to that. What voice are you listening to? We all have a bully in us. A voice that tells us we're not good enough. Don't be ridiculous. You're going to make such a fool of yourself. You've got enough on your plate. What are you thinking? And sometimes we just need to take that voice in us, hold its hand and say, do you know what? Come with me. Let's see. It doesn't matter if it doesn't work out. We will learn something. We'll grow. We would have tried. And then we can try something else. There's no fight in this card. There's no battles of will. There's surrender, acceptance. And that is the key these next 7 days, Cancer. That will give you confidence to know we're not always brave. We're not always confident. We're not always at the top of our game. We don't always feel beautiful. We don't always feel well. That's okay. We're not supposed to. Life is contrast. Life and even ourselves, we are full of contrast, and that's how everything exists. We wouldn't know what confidence is if we didn't have lack of confidence. The two neither would exist without the other. And I think that's an aspect that Spirit is showing you in the next 7 days, Cancer, is how there can be so much possibility amidst so much pain, drama, disappointment. And that's life. And I think Spirit this week is showing you, Cancer, how it's not all one or the other. Look at these 7 days. These next 7 days for you, Cancer, is filled with 2 gifts from the universe and something really disappointing. Contrast. Now, the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups, I feel these gifts from the universe are showing you, Cancer, that it's not always one way or the other way. What voice are we listening to? Sometimes things won't work out, but sometimes they're not supposed to work out, and they're, with hindsight, you'll see, oh, thank gosh that didn't work out, because do you know what? I actually have got so many other things on my plate it wouldn't have worked. Or things like that. But there's going to be a message. This Ace of Swords is a gift from the universe that comes in an aha moment, in clarity, in a message. Something, a download, something out of the blue that just pops into your head. Or a message that somebody gives you and changes your mind on something. And the Ace of Cups is a gift from the universe that leads to fulfillment. It's something that fulfills you. So Cancer, Spirit saying to me, why am I having a difficult time trying to say that, Spirit? But in the midst of all this, in conjunction with all this, you've got the 3 of Swords. So out of a disappointing situation, look what can come. The swords are our mind. Our words, how we communicate, messages. Sometimes it's not what people say that has a good or bad impact on us. Sometimes it's the way we interpret it, the way we hold on to it. There's a sense here, Cancer, for the next 7 days, I feel your confidence is going to take a huge boost because you're going to see the magic, the gift in all scenarios, in every situation. You're going to see how the beautiful is intermingled with the ugly. The surprising is mixed in with the mundane. The good, the bad, the contrast. And I feel it changes aspects of you, or it changes the way you see yourself, you listen to yourself, you believe in yourself. A magical next 7 days, Cancer. I'm going to leave you with those messages. Love, light and blessings. See you next time. Bye.